scare. A suspicious package creates havoc downtown, and wait until you see where it was discovered. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Stephen Clark. This all happened in a parking lot used by the mayor and members of the city council. That parking lot is on the east end of the Coleman A Young Municipal Center at Jefferson and Randolph. The scare shut down the People Mover and the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel and several busy downtown streets.
7 Action News reporter Malcolm Maddox is live in downtown Detroit with the very latest for us. Malcolm?
Carolyn, Stephen, good evening. I am here, as you mentioned, in downtown Detroit, pretty much in the epicenter of where all this drama took place. Right over my shoulder, that is the parking lot, as you mentioned, where the mayor as well as city council parked their cars. And so that is reason to take this scare very seriously, as police would any bomb scare. But when you consider the fact that we are essentially right across the street from the tunnel to Canada, underneath the People Mover, and only 2 weeks away from the 9/11 anniversary, no chances were being taken.
I was working late, and when I came out, I found that the police and the fire department are having some type of exercise.
At least that's what it looked like as Claude Dent left work. But as the situation began to unfold, it became very clear that this was not a training exercise.
You know, I was walking on the riverfront, and somebody stopped me and says, What's up with the suspicious package at Coleman A Young?
Detroit City Council President Charles Pugh left the building and exited the parking lot after the threat had been called in, but before police had arrived to investigate. Had he left only moments later, he would have left the building to see this outside.
We did receive a telephone call into our 911 call center referencing that it was a bomb at this building, and for security and the police to come out and actually find a suspicious package was, somewhat alarming to us.
Jefferson Street from Bovian to Woodward shut down. The People Mover shut down, and the tunnel to Canada closed.
We cordoned off the streets as a precautionary measure, and due to the high volume of traffic and, of course, the traffic going over to the tunnel, the Canadian traffic as well, we had to block off the streets because of the location of the actual package. Which
was at Randolph and Jefferson, in the very parking lot used by the mayor and city council. After finding the package and determining that it just might be the real deal, the bomb squad had no other choice but to blow it up. And after yelling fire in the hole several times as a precautionary measure, the switch was flipped.
I can safely say that there was nothing that would harm anybody inside of the package at this time.
And you're looking at traffic along Jefferson. As you can see, things are back to normal. The People Mover is moving once again. The parking lot, clear, empty. Everything is all fine. The only lingering effects to the drama that took place here today, the full-scale investigation that is underway as police try to figure out who called in this bomb threat. That is the very latest from downtown Detroit. Malcolm Maddox for Action News. Stephen, back to you.
And when they find him, they got some explaining to do. Malcolm, thank you for the live report tonight. By the way, when that bomb threat was called in, the caller actually never told police it was in the parking lot. So police spent a whole deal of time searching the building until someone finally noticed that suspicious package out there in the parking lot.